Hey, this will be the weekly review of the Warrior charts for the week of May 24th of 2010. If you are new to this, what we do is send out 5 chart setups every week, and then every Friday we come back, win, lose, or draw, and go over them. I will note last week I did not do a video just for the plain fact that everybody got beat up. All their plays got beat up pretty bad. If you remember, last week was very rough for the markets. So just one of those things where it wasn't even really worth doing a video because there wasn't anything good to talk about, and here I am sitting there saying that. But win, lose, or draw, like I said, we're always here to go over them. But last week was not good, like I said, right here. But this week, happy to report much better. And real quick, if you're unfamiliar with this is, bullwarriorstocks.com. If you sign up for the newsletter, you'll be eligible to get these emails. And like I said, every week we just send out 5 different chart setups. Here are the different chart plays. And like I said, every Friday then we come back and go over them. So let's dig in. This week our first chart play was CRIS. This was our pattern play, and what we were looking at here was a chattel pattern. Like I said here, if it comes down to this green line here, you want to buy to play the bounce, and if it comes up here, you would either want to buy the breakout or short. But this week it actually pulled back here, and you'll see what happened, but helped us get off to a good start to the week. So this is what the chart looked like when we sent it out, and then let's kind of go through the progression. This is the green line that you remember, the bottom of that channel. Had a red day here, and then a gap down. It pulled back, and look right there, opportunity to fill. We're going to base our calculation off a $2.95 entry. It actually went down to $2.91, but we're going to just say let's say you got in at $2.95. And I should note that in order for us to classify something as a winner, it has to move at least 5% within the course of the week. And then you can see here, made a nice move the rest of the week, went all the way up and hit as high as $3.23. So from a $2.95 entry up to $3.23, that was a window of 9.5% to lock in some profit. So a nice little move for us right there in a matter of a few days. Our next one was CRBC. This was our bottom bouncer play. What we were looking for here was kind of a double bottom type thing where it bounced off support before. And we're going to actually take this one to a kind of extreme. I'll show you what I mean by that. But what we're going to do is assume that you got in basically at the high right here. On last Friday it closed at $1.04. So let's say you had gotten into the $1.04. You want to pull back here, so you would have had a chance to average down some if you wanted to. But we're going to base your calculations off a $1.04 entry. Then you can see what happened. It ripped back, went up as high as $1.19. So from $1.19, if you had gotten in $1.04, that was still a 14.4% area of opportunity. Now, if you had gotten in lower, that percentage is going to be up to the 20-30% range. But we're just going to take things kind of worst case and say that you had gotten in right here at $1.04 on Monday morning. You'd have still been able to come out ahead with a 14.4% move. But like I said, had you gotten in maybe down here at 90-95 cents, now we're talking about a 20-30% move. But CRBC was a very nice mover for us on the week. Our next one was PCS. This was our trend trading play, meaning we're just looking for stocks that are in an overall uptrend. You can see that was the case here, as I pointed out with the increasing 50-day simple moving average. And for this one, once again, we're just going to kind of assume you hopped in right there on Monday morning. So this is what the chart looked like when we sent out. So we're just going to base our calculation off an entry right here at $8.39, and then we'll see what happens through the course of the week. Ended up today going up and hitting as high as $9.11. So that right there gives an 8.6% area of profit opportunity. So once more, 8.6% within a few days, not too bad. You definitely can't get that walking into your local bank. Our next one was Flow, FLOW. This was our volume alert play. This one was kind of disappointing. It was still a winner for us, but at the same time, with the big volume and the spinning top down here, I was hoping for more of an upwards move. But it did, get our 5% mark. So let's go over this one and kind of show. So while it was a disappointment at the same time, it was a winner regardless. So we're just going to base your calculation. Let's say you got in right here at 248. You can see here you could have gotten filled. Here it dropped down. Maybe you could have gotten in a little bit lower. And then once, and then twice it went up and hit $2.63, both here and then on today. And from 248 up to 263, that is a 6% move. So sure, it's not as big as the other ones, but once again, 6% within 1 week. That's pretty darn good. So as you can see, we've been rolling really well, 4 in a row, and then we come to CSR, and this one just had to play spoiler for the week. This was our pending breakout play. We were looking for a break of 471, thinking, if it can break that, maybe we could get a very nice move. And you'll see what happened, but it's kind of one of those things where it's part of the game, and it just happens sometimes. But here's what the chart looked like. You can see we got the break there, and then it just pulled back and then gapped way down. So at this point, you should have been out. I mean, there's no reason why you should have been still holding there. And then, we got this move here where it went back up. So I'm going to consider this one a loser. Sure, it probably would have actually been a winner had you hung on. But the fact of the matter is, trading-wise, you should have sold, cut your losses somewhere around here because, yes, this one did bounce up, but for all you would have known at that time, it could have kept going down and down, and we need to be good managers of our money. So yes, it did bounce back up, but this breakout here and then move down in the spur of the moment, this would have definitely felt like a false breakout, and that would have definitely should have been the nail in the coffin there. And sometimes they bounce up, but if it had gone way back down, then you'd be out of a lot more money. So CSR was a loser on the week. Overall, very good week. We had 4 winners. And then that 1 loser. If you are interested in getting on the list, all you have to do is go to bullwarriorstocks.com, sign up. It's all free, and then you'll start to receive these emails. So we'll be sending out our next batch tomorrow morning on Saturday. And like I said, sign up before then, and you'll be locked and loaded and ready to go. If there are any other questions on the charts or anything like that, please let me know. If not, once more, bullwarriorstocks.com. Thanks for listening.